Never you mind my pimple Herbert. I think that's the name Jill Scott had given her pimple on the Dave Chappelle block party. If y'all haven't seen that, check it out. If you have seen it and you love it, thumbs up this video. So if my eyes look tired, it is because as part of, you know, my mission of self-improvement, not cut my head off, as part of my mission of self-improvement, I'm trying to, one, not say trying to anymore, but I am in the process of educating myself more in matters of politics. I've never been someone that's been huge into politics, but I've always felt that it is important, you know, and so with everything that has been going on in the past few years in the world, and especially with Roe versus Wade being overturned, which is something I never thought I would see happen, let alone, I thought it would never happen, but let alone happen in my lifetime. I'm more motivated to educate myself again on matters of politics. Now, before I get too deep into the video, hello, I am Danielle, your level up partner in self-love and self-care, and this is Relentless Beauty, because we are what? In relentless pursuit of self-improvement. So in an effort to become more politically conscious, I am in the process of reading Project 2025. Yes, I am going to sit my happy hips down and I'm going to read all 922 pages. Okay, I am on page 33 right now. I just, you know, that was just the people, the authors, the contributors, those who volunteered. You know, it's like a little snippet about who is involved in the project and their accomplishments and things. And so I'm finally at the forward, but my eyes are tired, honey. So I am giving my eyes a break before I dive back into it. But I have been seeing, you know, conflicting opinions on what Project 2025 is all about. So I'm like, let me just do what more people need to do. And that's not get secondhand and fifth hand and 235th hand information. And I'm just going to go ahead and read the entire Project 2025 for myself and see what's going on. So if my eyes look funny, that is why. But I just wanted to come in and do a little weekly check-in with y'all to see how y'all are doing. Like I said, my goal week before last was to drink 80 ounces of water, and I did do that every day and beyond that. Some days because it was so hot. This week I have been slacking. I did pretty good right up until 4th of July. And I had 2 Pepsis at the cookout. If you haven't seen my video, I mean, I don't have any cookout footage, but I do have a little bit of like 4th of July footage in my, yeah, that's my cook with me cleaning motivation video. So if you haven't seen that already, please check it out. So I have been slacking this week. I've drank water every day this week, but I haven't gotten 80 ounces. Like I said, I was doing good and doing the 80 ounces right up until 4th of July. Then I only drank maybe 48 ounces, and I had 2 cans of Pepsi. And I've been slacking today too because I've been having some sweet tea. So we're gonna get back on it though. Now I did all last week. My goal for last week was to stretch daily because I'm trying to increase my flexibility and get back to as flexible as I was before pregnancy and beyond, because my goal before pregnancy, I'm trying to get into the splits because that's always just been a goal of mine, a little bucket list item. That's something I've always wanted to do. So I've been stretching for flexibility, but also just being flexible is good for your health. I mean, it helps, you know, with preventing injury. The more flexible you are, the harder it is for you to pull a muscle. So I stretched every single day last week. So I did accomplish that goal. I've been back on my affirmations and honoring my ancestors. I've been back on that. Now last week, I have been slipping with meditation because it's been my goal also to meditate at least 15 minutes a day. And I didn't really meditate that much this past week. So I need to pick that back up this week. But yeah, I did exercise twice, which was also my goal for last week, to exercise 2 to 3 times that week. And so I did exercise 2 times. I did the one video. I have both videos that I did that I worked out to in my community post section. So check that out. And make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my community posts and things. So I did exercise to the video that had me seeing stars, and I did do the weightlifting video. So this week, I'm not sure. I still have to look for what video I want to work out to. I think I'm gonna do like a full body workout. And the goal is still 2 to 3 times. I do want to do 3 times this week, but I'm going to listen to my body and I'm not going to push myself. So I just wanted to check in with y'all and see, have y'all been on, you know, your unbigging your back journey? If that's one of your goals, have you been drinking more water? You know, what are y'all self-improvement goals for the week? And have you, for last week, did you hit them? And what are your goals for this week? So this week for me is just still the things that I mentioned and just being consistent with that and not slacking on that. I do have a second channel, Enchanted Ways. Make sure you subscribe to that. It's a spiritual channel. And if you want to support my channel, support me, support small business. I am a professional card reader. I read tarot cards, oracle cards, Lenormand. I'm also playing cards, and I do spell work. I am currently having a sale on spell work, 30% off if you use the promo code MAGIC30 at checkout, MAGICK30. I can spell today. So go on over to shopenchantedways.com and support your girl. So I just wanted to, like I said, check in with y'all. I do have some other footage, some cooking that I did, and some food I had DoorDash the other day. So I'm just gonna put a cute little video together to go along with this weekly check-in. So we got a big Sunday dinner cooking. Got some green beans back here, some dirty rice with no meat because we've got some spaghetti. This is just leftover spaghetti. There's baked spaghetti in the oven, a creation of my husband's. Some pepperoni and mozzarella and stuff he got up in there mixed, like he layered it like lasagna. And that is baking right now. We got some 15 bean soup, and I'm going to show you how to make some cream cornbread muffins. So I'm making some cream cornbread muffins, but I'm using something I've never used before, the honey jiffy cornbread mix. I can't wait to see how this tastes. Now, this is a less rich version of the recipe that I learned years ago from a classmate. His recipe involved 2 packs of Jiffy, 2 boxes of Jiffy, a whole stick of butter, a whole cup of white sugar, a can of cream style corn, and 8 ounces of sour cream. I haven't made my cornbread like that in a very long time because it's very rich, it's too much. And if you are to make it like that, if you're curious, it's gonna come out really soupy, but it'll be really moist. So I'm not doing that. And of course, eggs. Now I think his recipe called for maybe 3 eggs, but it might have been 2. I can't remember because, like I said, it's been years since I made the recipe like that. We were in high school when he told me how to make that recipe. So I'm just getting the lumps out of this. I got eggs today. They've already been unfertilized, so we got 2 eggs. Got my cream corn. I'm gonna melt some butter. I'm melting about half a stick, a little bit more than half. And so while I'm waiting for the butter to melt, it's actually margarine. I would prefer butter, but I'm using what I have. So while I'm waiting for that to melt, it's starting to explode. Hold up. I'm putting my muffin cups in my muffin pan. So, pour my margarine in here. 2/3 cup of milk just to start. Because like I mentioned in my Cook With Me cleaning motivation video, if you haven't checked that out, please go watch it. I made some catfish nuggets in there, some fried catfish nuggets, and made a fish taco with some homemade ranch. So like I was saying in that video, I always add more milk than the package direction says. Otherwise, the muffins are gonna be too dry. That's where the saying comes from, I'm old enough to eat cornbread without getting choked, because they didn't add enough milk. And that's why they choking and carrying on. So you could stop right here, but I'm gonna add flour, because I love the way cornbread tastes with flour in it. It just makes it nice and light and fluffy. I have to rinse that off. Flour just makes cornbread nice and light and fluffy. So that's more than enough flour. And I guess that's about 1/4 cup that I added. I don't measure. So now that I'm adding the flour, I will probably need to, add more milk. Now the cream corn and the butter does help make it so it won't be so dry. I'm gonna add a touch more milk. I'm guessing that's probably about a tablespoon and a half more of milk, because it's already got the cream corn in it. So that's the consistency you're looking for. So I'm not gonna add any sugar to this, since this is honey cornbread mix and I wanna see what it tastes like. Now I'll more than likely have a good amount of mix left over. So if it's not up to par, then I'll add a little bit of sugar, or I'll add some honey, because I do have some honey to the mix, and bake the rest of the muffins with that. But I do wanna see what this tastes like without it. And here's how much mix I have left. Not a whole bunch. I filled the cups up pretty high today, and I didn't make too huge of a mess. So here's what I'm eating. I haven't eaten all day because I was too busy eating some good food last night. I'll put a clip of what I was eating last night in here. Got me a boba tea. It's a tiger milk tea with crystal boba. And I got some yeast rolls and a hibachi plate. This is steak and crab meat with zucchini, broccoli, mushrooms, and onions. I can't wait to dig in. I was eating pretty late too, so it's like 4 o'clock and I haven't eaten all day, but I can't wait to dig in. So here's the baked spaghetti. There's some mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese. And here are the muffins. Put some butter on top. Let's crack it open. It's nice and moist. Let's see what it tastes like. They do look different. stay nice and sweet. They don't need no sugar. The sweet corn help too, but I'm gonna dig in. But that's all I wanted to say, y'all. Real quick video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And that is it, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.